Sometimes I think what makes people deceptive, you know, what makes one have the tendency of looking at their own benefits only, deceiving people, and all of these things. What makes it? What is that which makes one have such tendencies? As I have, in my experience of astrology, I have seen that this is caused by benefics connected to ascendant, to be very honest with you. You see, particularly, like there are multiple aspects to it. We'll talk about it one by one. Jupiter and Moon, sorry, Mercury and Moon, when connected to ascendant, particularly when both of them are connected to ascendant, is very much known to make the person, jealous of others and all. These people have jealousy. Jupiter and Venus also give the sense of jealousy and competition, but they give virtue also. It's not like Mercury and Moon do not give virtue. The reality is they do not give much virtue, but the jealousy takes a prominent stage, major point in their life. See, with respect to this, such people think that others don't deserve and we only deserve. And because of their thinking that others don't deserve, we only deserve, they become sad because they deserve and they don't get it, and they are jealous of others also. To some extent, I believe everyone is jealous, right? But the point is that out of jealousy, will the native do something harmful for himself or the other person? These people can do, right? Moon, Mercury connected to ascendant, preferably both. Moon in the Rashi of Mercury in the ascendant, Mercury in the Rashi of the Moon in the ascendant should be taken as connection of both also. These are the people who can do. In contrast to what Malefics connected to the ascendant does, I have seen Malefics connected to ascendant is I don't care type of approach. Let's talk of marriage, right? To better explain it, then this way you will understand. Other examples also we can take. I have seen that women who primarily have applies to men also. Women or men who primarily have benefics connected to their ascendant, their approach is like, if I am getting benefited, does not matter type of. Such people I have seen, they suffer a lot of abuse and other things also in the hand of their partners, but they stay in relationship because of some benefit, financial benefit or some other benefit and all. Sometimes I think, like there are some women or there are some men, particularly with respect to women, I will talk of, because men do not talk about these things much, but certainly it applies to men also, right? So you see, like there are some women who are just concerned with, like if the husband is giving me money or if the husband is taking care of me, then nothing is problematic. Husband is having affair, beating the lady, blackmailing the lady, does not matter. They stay. Certainly, when I say that husband is beating, blackmailing the lady, and still they say there is very much to, this is some type of, you can also say that such person is gracious and all. But here, the native living with their husband is not because of they care or they love for. There is no care and love, right? They themselves can also be into cheating and infidelity and all of that. But the prime reason is the benefit that they are getting out of the relationship. All of those people, right? I have seen women who have malefics connected to their ascendant, or people who have malefics connected to their ascendant, become bad because they speak truth to their partners, etc. Also, they will not support in everything. If anything that the partner is doing is unethical, immoral, not good, even if it benefits them, they will, they will stand and they will say, don't do this and all. So when malefic is connected to ascendant, even if the spouse is having bad behavior with their own parents, their own siblings, because of you also, then also such people are like, they don't like it. They are like, please don't do this with them. Even if you do it for us, then also find a better way. Don't do it, right? They are actual well-wishers. Though in speaking, in giving advice and all, they may, come out as rude, right? It can happen that, you know, you may think that they are hurtful and all, but they are real to say, right? Those people who stay with a partner because of some type of security, because of money and things like that, ignoring all of the things that some other person is doing, is this benefic one? There is a story we heard that there was a thief, and the thief was being given death sentence. The last wish of the thief was asked for, and thief said, I want to meet my mother. So mother was called, and thief slapped the mother. So everyone was astonished. And the thief told that if you must have slapped me the first day when I did the theft, this situation must have not came. This situation must have not arisen. But because you did not do so. So I have seen that these people are very self-centered. Not only in marriage, in multiple things, right? There are some people who will talk sweetly with you, and like they want to deceive you, they want to take advantage of you, but they will talk in sweet words, like like to take advantage of you only. There is a saying in Hindi, mukh mein ram bagal mein churi, which means the word of Ram in the mouth and knife in the sides, right? So like the name of Ram the person will be taking, the name of God the person will be taking, you will go close to them and they will put the knife in the person, right? Mukh mein ram bagal mein churi, this is statement, right? And multiple things, like multiple statements are there. These are the people, right, who talk sweetly, come out as your well-wishers, but they have some personal intention, personal motive. They will not be ashamed to talk lies to like get close to you. Basically they have the approach of like only saying those things which you like, so that they may get closeness with you, they become your good friends and all. And the prime purpose is deception only. With respect to malefics connected to ascendant, the person is punished because of his truth speaking ability. The person's approach is that I am going to say what is truth. You like it, you don't like it, you be friends with me, you don't remain friends with me, does not, I do not care, but I will talk about truth only. Sorry. So the person having malefics connected to the ascendant, I believe this is the biggest shortcoming in their life, in their personality, which if they overcome, a lot of success can come. But is overcoming necessary? As in, I'm not saying that you should tell sweet lies to person to get advantage of the individual, but at least like one should be truthful, not being extra rude, but neither being sweet knife, right? Neither being someone who is into deception and deceiving and all. So a middle way have to be found out for both of the people. It is to find the middle way. That's the basic point. I have also seen that people who have benefics connected to ascendant, generally they try to come out as someone that they are not. Benefics connected to ascendant person is very much concerned about his social image. First of all, malefics connected to ascendant person is not much concerned about their social image. Whatever person may think, he do not care. He, she, whatever, does not care. But person who have benefics connected to the ascendant, they care a lot about their social image. It is not a problem to care about the social image, but certainly with benefics connected to the ascendant, and this is a very strange result, it should not happen, but this happens in experience, that when benefics are connected, person tries to portray himself as someone he is not, right? For that, different things to do. All of these people who are cheats, who have deceived someone, if you look at their horoscopes, you will generally see that benefics are there connected to the ascendant. Even if the person is not spiritual, they will do activities, talk in this particular way that you will think they are spiritual, right? So faking, this tendency of faking and all, these people do because they want to, first of all, they're very conscious of their social image, and being social conscious of the social image is not a problem, but they want to come out as someone that they are not. A lot of lies, a lot of deceit, a lot of deception is there. And what I have seen is that when you talk to them, from their statements, you see there is no regret. They will generally make the statement like, I make people see what they want to see, right? Or generally they talk about that, sir, we should be concerned about how we get our benefit. Truth gives benefit to no one. They will generally give statements that if you go to a superior person, higher person, certainly you will have to do the chatukarita, right? You will have to become, you will have to, this, you will have to like be subservient to them, make them happy by your words and all. This is their statement only, right? This is very true, is what I have seen. And like they are into flattery. Chatukarita is called flattery. They are into flattery. It is for their own benefit. The malefics connected to ascendant, one cannot be into flattery and all. So this is what I have seen. I've told the result in like, in nutshell, as I always say, right? I will tell little, you will understand more. So I believe in the case of matchmaking, etc., if someone wants an actual well-wisher, a person having only benefics connected to the ascendant is not an actual well-wisher at all. I don't think that many people want a well-wisher in relationship. People don't want. People want someone who does flattery, right? So if the spouse have benefics connected to the ascendant, they are full into flattery. Their purpose is to get their purpose served. For that, whatever they need to do, they will do, right? There are people who can do two timing. There are people who can be in relationship with two people simultaneously, right? And their statement is, sir, you have to do it, right? You have to be in relationship with both and test them, and whoever comes out to be the worthy one, I will get married to that person only. This is benefic connected to the ascendant. Malefic connected to the ascendant, the person will be like, no, I will not do it right now. I am in relationship with this person. If it does not work out, I will find someone else. That is one thing. But two timing together, right? Being in relationship with two people at the same point of time, I cannot do. They cannot. But the benefic one can do. So if you are talking of well-wisher, this is very certain that anyone who have benefics connected to their ascendant, particularly only benefics connected to their ascendant, are very much into flattery. Right? Are very much into flattery. And because they are very much into flattery, when the time comes, right? When the time comes to, like when the time is for them to show their worth, when the time is there to test them, they fail. Because it is all flattery, you already know, right? If there is a partner who keeps on telling you are very intelligent, you are very intelligent, to a dumb person, when there will be time to show the intelligence, he is a dumb person, right? He will be dejected, depressed and all, right? So talking of well-wisher, it is very certain that people who have benefics connected to the ascendant are not well-wishers at all. They are into flattery. At least one malefic connection to ascendant you need for the person to be truthful. In the case where people have both the benefics and malefics connected to the ascendant, it depends on them. To some, they are truthful. To others, they do flattery, right? Charlatanship, whatever you may call, right? They talk in this particular way, right? Talk in a particular way which helps you get success in whatever you want. This type of approach they have. They can change personalities based on what they wanted to do. But then in that scenario, you will have to compare whether benefic is more powerful or malefic is more powerful. If benefic is more powerful, the benefic tendency will be there, right? Such person will generally do fake promises, false promises, etc. They will do just to get something out of you. And the moment they get it, they will disappear. So in marriage or in any type of relationship, business relationship, marriage, partnership, taking advice from people, and all this should be taken into consideration, right? Benefics connected to ascendant is what is known as meethi churi in Hindi, right? Sweet knife, more or less, you can say, right? So they do work of knife, but while talking sweetly and all. So I believe in matchmaking, and while analyze the horoscope, etc., this principle is to be seen, taken into consideration, and only after that proper assessment of the native should be made. It's like it is not something to be predicted. But you know, as an astrologer, you assess the native. For example, the one who have benefics connected to the ascendant, whenever they will have to talk about bad marriage or something bad that is happening in their life, they will never accept their mistake. They will very cleverly move the problem to someone else. They will very cleverly blame some other person, and from their words, from their talks, it will look like, oh, how good person he is, and only the other person is completely responsible. But when you talk to the other person, you come to know that, oh. On the other hand, when you talk with respect to people who have malefics connected to their ascendant, they will also say what is the problem of others, but they will also be ready to accept their own problems and shortcomings also, right? Particularly believing the promises of the person who have only benefics connected to their ascendant, toba toba, no, no, should not be done at all, right? So based on that, right, I have just told you in a nutshell, there are multiple ways and multiple methods in which it can be used. I believe that you have understood the topic clearly and you will use it for your benefit. Thank you.